Hello and welcome to Enshrouded. Well, Biggles here, aka Mr. Hanson, is more of an adventurer, but yeah, I really want to get this house finished off. I mean, I think seems more like a tavern than a house, to be honest. But it's a building we acquired. You know, we found it in our travels, and the plan is to fix it up. And what I mean finding is a way to fix things is to actually completely wreck them and rebuild them. It's a feature. So that's what we're doing. I'm just going around wrecking the place and trying to put it back together again as a result. That's the plan. So it's taking a heck of a lot longer than I anticipated, I must admit, but why is that not going in there? It doesn't fit. That's a bit embarrassing. There you go. So it's very fiddly, I'm finding. I mean, things don't exactly go to plan. So you've got to be... You need the patience of a saint, of Job, whatever you want to call it. Because it's a slow and torturous process to take things apart and put them back together again, basically. So it's a heck of a lot easier to basically just build a building from scratch. Your life will be so much simpler if you do that. But hey, where's the challenge? Anyway, speaking of challenge, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to try and keep progressing with this. Why is that like that? There you go. So there's all the exterior I still need to do. And for some reason I just kind of got started with the interior, but you know, it is what it is. So the reason I'm doing it is just because of the last update that we got. It introduced, oh crikey, that's gone to the outside, hasn't it? It introduced big changes to, oh, fudgesicles. It introduced a lot of big changes, like the people that you get now, the souls that you rescue, if you will. What they do is they basically need somewhere to sleep, and up till that previous update it really didn't matter that much. You just went out and found these people, rescued them, and then what you got is somebody would help you out doing the crafting and so on. All they needed was certain tools or certain workbenches or something, that sort of stuff. But yeah, now they need a place to sleep. So I'd been putting this off for a long time. Now it's a case of I'm going to have to get round to doing it, so yeah, that's why I'm doing it. So there's a lot of stuff to go out there and explore, but I kind of feel obliged to, like, oh, because I keep pulling things out instead of putting them back. I kind of feel obliged to get this place sorted out. It was something I was planning to do, but then this update came out, and it's a big update. It introduces a whole ton of stuff too. So I'm not even scratching the surface. I haven't even really got started. There's a new area to go to. There's animals to tame. There's a lot of things to be doing. But yeah, this is going to stay the priority until I think I'll get this building done. So at least I can start get people out of the basements, ideally, because that's where they are at the moment. They're all stuck in one place. Well, there's two places I've got them. So what I can do is put some of them in here instead. That's the plan. And then I can go around the other buildings at a later date. But I really want to start making some progress with actually the main updates, really. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I could be doing instead of this. I mean, it's actually it is quite interesting. It keeps you on your toes and gives you something to think about. But after a while, it's like, yeah, do I really want to keep you doing just this and this alone? Probably not. Right, that's not looking so good. So I'm just going to keep pulling bits out because it's kind of tricky because some of them, sometimes you can, like where there's damaged areas, you can put a new block in its place and it will just get replaced. So that sometimes works, but not all of the time. That's looking a bit weird. Let's take that out. Yeah, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, what I've been trying to do is to... What on earth am I doing? What I've been trying to do is... Let's go upstairs, because maybe it's to do with the flooring upstairs. Yeah, what I've been trying to do is replace, like, things like damaged... well, not so much damaged floors as this, like, debris that you find lying around. And I've been trying all sorts of ways to fix that, remove the debris. And I kind of like found a way to do that. But it involves trashing the place, basically. You've got it with your pickaxe. And miraculously, that does actually get rid of the debris. The only drawback is you're then left with a completely wrecked flooring. So there's a bit of a price to be paid there. I'm just saying. That doesn't look right. So yeah, so there's a lot of effort went into just simply removing debris, and I've noticed there is still some lying around, like, but that can't be right, surely. Yeah, I'm starting to get fussy, I think. Right, where was I? I was trying to fix holes in the walls, wasn't it? That was the plan. I'm supposed to be. Oh. I'm supposed to be fixing the outside as well, like, you know. I think I'm going to have to take, like, as I say, I think sometimes you have to take bits out to be able to put new cleaner blocks in, if you will. That looks a bit better. That does not look better. Alright, let's put that there. It's sometimes difficult to tell until you go around there and you say, yeah, that's blatantly obvious, that shouldn't be there. No, that's not going to go there. I don't know if I'll be able to get any scaffolding inside the building. That doesn't look right. That looks like it's got a bit missing. Oh no, I can hear buzzy bees. That doesn't sound good. I think the bees have found me. Oh, I think we're gonna have to go and deal with those buzzy bees. I don't know where they're actually coming from, because as far as I was aware, I'd taken out there. That's a lot of bees. As far as I was aware, I thought I'd taken out the nests. Because this place stretches for quite a distance. This is like the land that we own. Yeah, I thought I'd taken the... As far as I was aware, I'd taken the nester. Unless it's just a common, like, spawn point or something. Maybe it's that. Maybe you've got, like, a certain spawn point that just spawn there regardless. Anyway. I can go upstairs. So, and somehow I need... That is definitely not right. In all my attempts to fix the outside, I'd ended up adding all these extra blocks on the inside. I just remembered that. I think, oh yeah, I know I remember. Okay. So all these need to come out. So the trick is trying to pay attention to where the shaded part is, because that's what will get removed. Now the problem I've got is there's still some debris, which I'm not fond of. Oh, it's gone now. Okay, that's good. How on earth did that end? Oh, that was because I was using the big blocks, because it makes sense. I mean, it's a lot more efficient to use like big blocks. So say like if you're going to build a wall, putting in something like that makes a lot more sense than doing that. But it's ended up causing me more problems in the process. Alright, so just keep picking away at that. And eventually, because I ended up with like a double layer. Oh, hang on a minute. That doesn't look right. I've ended up taking out the actual wall out. Oops. That's not good. So maybe it's just the top section I need to do then. So if I put that one back, then that one, and that one. Oops. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Don't know how I'm going to do that, because that's a bit tricky, because you've got to have something to attach to. I think I'll have to do it from the outside. Yeah, I think that's wood. Yeah, that's a bit better. That whole fireplace needs a bit of a rethink, because it's got ivy growing up it. And I might have to rip it down. And one thing I've noticed is the fireplace ends at about here, which I probably want the beds running along there, and then maybe one or two over here. I think the idea of individual beds and rooms is off the table until I can. If I was going to do that, I think I'd have to do it on a new, completely new building. Probably would make more sense, I think. So that's the other side, isn't it? So I think we're okay on this side. So then I've got to figure out this side. So let's head upstairs up to the where I've got the scaffolding, because I ran into a problem I think on the right side over here, and I've got another problem where I keep falling off the edge of the ladder, off the scaffolding, and because maybe I should put another. Let's sneak another bit of scaffolding in here. I mean, I should be able to, I would have thought. We go out to, say, there. And put another one up here. Right, I think I should be able to get up there, hopefully. Fingers crossed, maybe. Possibly. Ah, no, that's probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea. Turn that around. Yeah, it looks a bit better. Whether it's practical or not, I'm dear. Alright, let's see. So I can't get out of there, but Right, let's try and fill these blocks in here. That's too far out. And that's taking a block, that's taking a block out, but I should have been putting a block in. Let's back up a bit and see if I can get... That's not right. That's not right by any stretch of the imagination. Put that there. That doesn't look as though it belongs there. Where would that... I mean, that one maybe there. That looks as though it's sticking out. That doesn't look right. I mean, the top section does come out a bit, so maybe that's where I'm going wrong then. Maybe it is double layered then. Yeah, maybe there's a double layer to it then. I just haven't been paying attention to it. So then there's one goes there. Right, so that's, yes, that's double layered. So there's a piece missing there, I think. Nope. That's okay. Right, so that wasn't intended. Right, so if we come up to here, it looks like, because it looked to me like there was a bit missing. Seriously, dude, don't go down the stairs. It's not helping. Because there's no continuity there. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Yeah, so I took the block out and put a new one in. That seems to have fixed that. Right, so if we take some of these out, take that out, because some of these are damaged. I mean, I think somebody went through the building and basically trashed this. I wonder who. Right, so put that there, that there, that there. Maybe that's the solution to my problem, is just take blocks out and put blocks back in again. Now that's too far out. Yeah, these are too far out. It doesn't help that I keep going down the stairs, like, you know. Because you can get different types of scaffolding. Maybe I should have just built one that's got a set of ladders and then the rest's just flat. I mean, if we put it there... Yeah, because that's coming out. It's as if it's slightly... This is not helping. I'm just saying, it's not helping. It's not helping the situation. Of course, neither is a bunch of ivy growing along there either, but, you know. That's a bit better. Yeah, with the ivy being there, it's difficult to tell what's missing. I think I'll end up repairing... Oops. Oh! Foobar. I think I'll end up having to... Seriously. That looks like it's damaged. Oh. It's getting dark. Too dark to do anything. We've decided. But if I can get things working on the outside, then I can fix any things I've messed up on the inside afterwards. That's probably the better strategy. Because sometimes you end up with these little blocks and you end up getting punched through at a much deeper level than you intended. I'm seriously curious to learn as to, I mean, we've been going around battling all sorts of things. We've got quite good at that. But I am curious as to how Mr. Anderson here has learned how to do all this carpentry and everything. It's like, how did you manage to do that? Who taught you? When did you learn? Maybe it was Cade. Maybe Cade's been showing us how to do all these things. Now, why is yeah, there's a bit that's actually missing. It's not quite right. It doesn't quite sync up over here. It's like there's something strange going on here. So I'll take them out, build them back. Does that fix it? Yeah, that's better. So that seems alright. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, don't see any issues with that. Right, we'll pick this one up. No, don't, no. Don't go downstairs. Seriously, dude, don't go downstairs. I think what I should do is put the actual ladder part much further out. Is there anything over here? Because we've done a lot of destruction, to be fair. I'm just saying, there's a lot of things we've been wrecking in there. I mean, we didn't exactly take a wrecking ball to it. I mean, we went in with a pickaxe instead. I mean, that says a lot. You know, I mean, your choice of tool is the pickaxe. There's a bit of dirt on the ground, so how do we fix it? Well, we get a pickaxe out and we just completely trash the place. It's like, what? But it does the job. I mean, that's the point, you know. Right, if we get... Right, tell you what. If we do... Let's go back here. I think we built... Yeah, I think this is where we get the scaffolding from. Essentials, blocks, roof blocks, road blocks, survival, comfort. Oh, is it right at the bottom? Yeah, here we go. Oh, I need more string. Oh, who makes the string? Do we make the string? The string. There's some string. I'm just doing shift space to make all my life easier. Right, let's put these... Oh, why did I put that? Why did I pick the table? Why is the table actually out here in the first place? It's probably the other question. Never mind. I'll leave it here. Right, if we go and grab that, we'll put that over there. Now, $64 million question, does that line up with... No, it doesn't. See, that. What's the point of these then? This does not make sense. Why would I want these ones? Yeah, these ones don't make any sense because they're not at the same height. Yeah, that's a lot of hassle to go to. And that was not the intention. Anyway, that was not what I was planning. Right, let's go and pick that back up. Now these are sticking out, so these are... This section here is broken. So that's not good. So if I take these out, maybe I'll put them back, it might fix them. Yeah, it's a feature. That's damaged up right at the top, so if I turn... we grab that. I might be able to get to that. It's not as easy. Oh! Let's try again. Yeah, it's not quite right. Yeah, it seems like... Oh no, that seems a bit better. Yeah, that seems to make a bit more sense. I mean, I'm not going to go through this process of just ripping the whole section out. It's just going to take too long doing that. So I'm just going to leave the ivy. It's a feature, shall we say. It's part of the character. Right. Pick that up. Are you going to pick this up? Downstairs on the ground floor. That seems okay. Oh wow, I've just noticed we don't have a door. Shocking. How can we not have a door? Right, so now we've got to go up and fix all the damage up there. Right, so it is that. So if we rotate that around. Question is that going to... The snap point's kind of blending into the wall, which is a bit of a pain. That's interesting, yeah, that's snapped right into the wall. Which I don't think is going to be practical, it's not going to leave me much room to maneuver. Right, I'll swap that round. And then I can come at that from either side, but it's just a bit less hassle than putting those little smaller blocks. Yeah, I really thought I'd be able to get something useful out of the smaller blocks, but not that good. Right, if we rotate that around. Oops. I'm not going to question the physics, it's not worth it. Right, if we put that one... I think that should do. Oops. So, there's this bit here. We'll do the higher sections first, I think. I think with this one, I'll have to inspect... Yeah, so there's the... roofing needs fixing. Because this has got, the way they've been putting these buildings together, whenever I've built my own houses, there's usually just one layer of roof tiles, but I've noticed the walls then stick up and through, and it's very noticeable. And I suspect This is why these buildings you find that are pre-built have got a double layer. So they put one layer of tiles in, and then they'll come back and put another layer on top of them. So the problem for me, yeah, there, that's better, is to try and get them in. Because sometimes I find them very fiddly to do. Especially when you've got the snap point. It's like, if we use the Q key, that might help. Sometimes the Q key helps. So you can use that and you can move things closer and further away. I could have sworn it was the control key, but it's not, it's Q. And then if there's anything that sticks out on the top of the roof, I'll go and fix that. So let's put this away. Now that seems alright. Well, there's bits of debris there, but yeah, that's fine. So just keep an eye out for anything else. So there's a bit over, there's a section over there missing. But it means that the things snap, things look a lot better the way they've done it. So I understand now why they've done it like that. It makes a lot more sense to me since I was building my own buildings before. What doesn't make sense to me is why that's not like out of sync. Yeah, that tile section there seems out of sync. Try as I might, it doesn't want to play ball. It's not letting me put in a... See, that bit there should be in there, but it's not. See if I can take that back out then. Hopefully that might have fixed it. No. Let's try that. There you go. That should be better. Yeah, that looks better. Right, so that's wrong. Oh, the trick is how do I get that bit out? I'm trying to get that. There's a little piece of wood that's sticking out, but now it's taking the wrong bit out. Tell me to take the wrong piece out. So I think that should be just cut stone up to there. Maybe that's what I need then. So if we want cut stone, say there and there. I think I need... It's put the wood in again, hasn't it? It's not putting the wood in. We want cut stone. Ah, right. It's doing that because there's a piece of wood. I see. It's automatically putting that in because of the wood. It's like with a... Ah, right. If I put that there... Right, that's fixed that bit. But that's supposed to be the fireplace. And what it's doing is it's building these supports where the wood is resting on the... Ow. It's building the supports where the wood's resting on the stone. Ah, fudgesicles. I don't know if there's a way to get rid of them. Because it's like an automatic part of the process when you're connecting things together. It automatically just puts them in. So that's why you get these patterns, if you will. I think I'm going to have to go higher, aren't I? Yeah, because that, I think that should be stone, not wood. I mean, technically it should be sticking up above. I'll have to go and see if there's another building out there somewhere where there's a fireplace of some sort that I can kind of copy. Let's put that. I mean, I might have to take the roof off, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, not now, because it's... I've got enough to do as it is. But, yeah, that makes sense. Because you'd have that should stick out from the top. Trouble is, how much should it stick out, though? Let's see. Because I might end up having to put the scaffolding on the inside as well. Alright. Let's have a look and just take this apart because I can easily put it back together. I don't know how it will fit around the fireplace though, that's the thing. Right, we're just getting to the fireplace now then. So let's take that out as well. Because I'm not 100% sure how far out I need to come to get that to fit properly. Because it runs up the wall, so maybe that's just... Well, no, because it would do... Yeah, it's got to be just a bit that you build. Alright, so if we put that there... Yeah, I can see me having to put the... Go back downstairs and try... Oh, what happened there? Why is that looking like that? Right, I'm going to go inside. I want to have a look and see what the fireplace looks like. Because that needs to stick up through the roof. So it's all the way out to there. Fireplace. Alright, is there... Yeah, that should do. Right, so if we do... Right, yeah, if I do it from here, at least I know how far out I've got to go. That probably makes more sense. There's that block. Match that one to there. Yeah, I've missed a bit, haven't I? That needs to go out one more. What is that? And if you look at that, so that's Yes, there's like a... that doesn't go there. I mean, I suspect I'll end up having to make this fireplace bigger anyway. Because it's too wide. And then you've got the centerpiece, which is supposed to be the chimney. So that's yay wide, so that's probably 2 more I'll have to make it. Right. Let's see if I can finish that up outside then. And then what I can potentially do is just try and fit the ceiling above that. Well, I have no idea if I'll be able to get back up again. It's like... Yeah... No. Climb. Yeah, I thought as much. Right, let's get on the roof. Right, so if we do that from there, then... I mean, I would have thought, that you'd actually want a hole for the smoke to come out of, but I don't think they do that for some reason. I just don't think they've, like, gone to that much detail. That can come out. Oh, fudgesicles, I've just realised that's not quite... I can't get in there, can I? Yeah, my OCD wouldn't like that, knowing there's a hole being left and it's not plugged. Although, to be fair, it's not overly fond of the fact that there isn't an actual real chimney here. It's been sealed off. Let's put that there. I mean, should have a... No, this is not gonna do for me. Because it's... Is it 3 wide? Yeah, because there's the wall. It looks as though it's only 3 wide. I'm probably going to just a smidgen too far here, I think. But it's just starting to bug me now. It's like... You should have, like, somewhere for all that smoke to go, surely. I mean, it's... Yeah, it is. It's only 3 wide, so you, like, leave a gap. Oh, you can't because it's 3 wide. It's filling the hole in. The only alternative would be to make it 4 wide, and then it would all get out of fudgesicles. It's automatically filling the hole. So you'd have to build a much wider fireplace to pull that off. Boobar, I say. I need something to, like, remove that knowledge from my brain that I actually know that there's not a way for the smoke to go anywhere. I need to remember not to fall off these. This is not helping me. It's not helping the situation. Right. Okay, so... Little sticks. Actually, I haven't said that. See, if I build that, let's take that out. If I put that there, and then that. And if I put that there, and see, if I build it, I'm not getting that. Or is it? Hang on a minute. That's not. Yeah, it's 3 wide there, but then it's. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap there. Is that right? Yeah, no. Now I'm starting to question myself because it's like, well, hang on a minute. There's while I'm building this, I'm leaving a gap. So why is there not a gap? Oh. Yeah, see, there's a... I've got a gap. And I need more rough cut stone though. Ah, now that's interesting because in theory you wouldn't want... I have to get some more of this stuff. But in theory you wouldn't actually want that to be like... Yeah, you wouldn't actually want it left like that because you've got to protect it from the rain. Wow, am I overcomplicating things or what? Right, if we do that. Now that's going to be tricky because it's too wide. Oh dear. Oh dear. Is this going to rip that apart? Because am I going to end up with... Yes, I've ended up with tiles inside. Grrr. That should not be. Yeah, it's not quite sinking. And that wasn't the plan. What are you actually... I don't know, what's actually getting removed here? Something's getting removed that shouldn't be getting removed, I think. Right, let's go back to its alt. Right, rotate that around. Oh, foobar. And rotate that around. Well, it's a bit better. It's not entirely perfect, but... Oh, fudgicles. Keep pressing the wrong key. Right, take that. Oops. Take that bit out. Oh. I'll have to build that bit in. Back in again, won't I? Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get to the centre. I'll have to take the fireplace back out again, I think, to get it to fit. So it's kind of like the fireplace is a retrofit job. Yeah, the fireplace is going to have to come out so that I can remove the tiles inside. I'm being really fussy here, I've got to say. I'm just saying, this is like overly fussy just so that you want like peace of mind. And I'm going to have to take it apart. Internally as well. Right, so I mean seriously, is this really necessary? I feel it is. I don't have enough rough cut stone. Right, let's go and get some more then. Assuming I can make some more. Right, blocks. Right, we'll head back up and hopefully that's the exterior then done. So then it's a matter of getting the interior. Well, having said that, still the wall, isn't there? Still need to do some work, like that sort of stuff there. Okay, so probably still got a few layers to go through. Put that one there. Yes, I need some way to protect the top. I don't know if anybody's actually built a house that's got a chimney in it. That's the thing. But normally it'd have some... That's a thought, actually. I think that might be too big, because that's a 2-meter one. Let's not snap it. Yeah, I mean, it's... Kinda there. It's kinda what I've got in mind. It's just not quite where I want it. Yeah, it's not even. That's the trouble, because it's 3 wide. And if I snap it, it snaps where I don't want it to snap. Unless I take it that way around. What if we go that away? Yeah, it makes no difference really. Because then you've got the fireplace is 3 wide, whereas that's 4 wide. So it looks a bit odd. Unless I, technically you wouldn't know. If I built that like that. So we make it 4 wide on the outside. Except that looks a bit weird. Yeah, I think that looks probably looks a bit better on the... Probably looks a bit better that way. Right. We need to get some sleep, apparently. Then hopefully I can start doing the ins... Well, you know, sorry, there's still the out... Whichsicles, there's still a whole of the outside wall to do. Well, that was a quick sleep. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think in our travels I'll have to look out for any other buildings and see what they've done. Because you've got to provide some sort of cover for the fireplace, otherwise if you get like a heavy downpour it just comes down through the actual fireplace. Kind of defeats the purpose, so that's... Yeah, that'll do. Right, so if you come down to here... Yeah, I'll have to pick that all back up again, won't I? Right, grab that one. Grab that one. grab this. So, that's a piece of stone, so it only comes out. Right. Ooh. Right, that needs to come out. This does that. Yeah, looks like I accidentally put some wood there instead of stone. So that should be stone there. And then we're over to wood. Right, I'm gonna have to take these little sections out because they're not quite working. Yeah, so that sinks back up again. So that sinks up to there. Oops. I have to do the same on the other side. For some strange reason, they're just not syncing up. So you can see where the things suddenly stop there for some strange reason. So you've got this like little section that runs around the building. And they've just been lost in certain points. Oops, that's not going to help. That's damaged. So I think that's the trick, is just to... If it doesn't look right, you just take pieces out and replace them with broken... replace what must be a broken block. Oops, I've just taken something out that I shouldn't do. Now that seems to be... That's interesting, that. So that... Is that wall section missing? That looks like to be an extra layer that I've got. So maybe there's a layer on the inside that shouldn't be there. Or somebody built it with double layers. Possible. Put that there. Yeah, it's quite possible it was built with double layers because of the fireplace. Is that there? Right, is that going to get fixed? No. Nope, it's going to come out then. Yeah, it's much more of a challenge. It's actually quite... I'm actually quite enjoying this, to be honest. Seems odd, but I'm actually quite enjoying all this extra work to basically try and fix a place rather than just build something from scratch. Well, yeah, it looks like that's a double layer then. But I'm wondering... Because there's only one... Why is there only one window? I mean, is that deliberate, or is it... have I done something when I've been putting things back together? Right, so there's not much I can do. Well, actually, I could do. I could take that out. I could take that block out of there. Put that in, and that in. That looks a bit better. It's not quite in sync, I must admit, but it looks more realistic. Except, what the heck is going on up there? Something odd going on up there. Yeah, that one's the odd one out. There's nothing. There isn't an equivalent over there for some reason. It seems a bit odd, but at least that. I mean, you've got that rim, if you will, that runs around the outside. I'm sure there's a proper name for it, but it's, that's like the support. Oh, jiggles. Seriously, stop falling off. Right, so this level seems a bit better. I'm liking that. Right, let's pick up that. Right, so we need to be on wood, don't we? Or timber frame to be specific. Yeah, it seems alright. Yeah, it seems okay. Right, there's nothing kind of like jumps out. I don't think I was doing any vandalism on the ground floor. So it's going to be a matter of trying to fix things on the inside then. I mean, this floor here, this whole thing's going to have to get literally torn apart and then rebuilt. Now that is wrong. But it's easily fixable. Except for that bit. It's being fussy. Right, there you go. Interesting. Oh, that's the... I'm looking at this thinking that looks interesting. It's the... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, that's a thought, actually. If we go up there... Because what I could do is I could take the fireplace apart, but I'm going to have to go back upstairs, aren't I? Do a snap. We don't want that one, we want numeral 1. Now that's 20 it's asking for. Let's see. Yeah, I can't quite tell how far that's going to go. I can see me having to go back up on the roof. Bicycles. Let's have a look. Wait. Yeah, it is the right. Oh, we fell off again. I'm quite tempted to pull the fireplace to bits and then rebuild it just for the sake of... Then it looks more realistic. In my mind, anyway. I'm just being fussy. Let's rotate that... Oh. Let's rotate that back around. Like that. It's not letting me put that there for some strange reason. I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem to be at the right level. Because it's easy enough to see what needs removing. Let's pick this back up again. Maybe I can do it this way. Yeah, I suspect I'm going to have to go all the way back up on the roof to fix that. Oh, wow. Yeah, that floor needs some serious work. Let's head over here and have a look from this point of view, because I think there'll probably be bits sticking out, I'd imagine. Yeah, there's pieces now sticking out where they shouldn't be, but for the most part the exterior's pretty much done now. I mean, I'm just going to have to go back up onto the roof and then hopefully we'll just remove those extra tiles that shouldn't be there. I am quite tempted to just literally pull the front of the fireplace apart. And then I'll be able to... a bit of peace of mind that there is actually a flue there that actually works. See here, I mean, it's kind of looking better, I must admit. I'm quite liking this. It'll give a nice cozy area, but as I say, I think I'm going to have to put a bigger fire in there than we've got at the moment, just for the sake of... it doesn't quite reach out. I'm thinking, I mean, if I can put people in beds down here and then some over here, it gives me a bit of wiggle room without having to go and work on another building. I mean, I quite like the idea of this being somewhere to eat. Maybe this will end up being somewhere where things get cooked realistically. I'll end up moving all of this lot out and putting it somewhere else. So yeah, I mean, I think well, he's now making some progress, at least on this building anyway. And then I think we'll start venturing out before touching the other buildings. I mean, that one over there is going to be a whole host of work. I mean, this one's taking me ages. That one's going to take forever. That one's another roof job fix, I think, with some damage to the side. Not a great deal. So it might be similar to what I've had to do over there. Although I am still curious about that fireplace, I must admit. So yeah, there's still a lot to do just to get that one building finished. Of course, it's all for another episode.
Where are you going? No, not into the Shroud! No way! You're not ready for this, boss. He'll squash you. But what's going on here? There's more of you now? Oh, so you're teaming up. I see. You're all against me. Fine. Play however you want. It's your game.